3, 2, 1, go. Issue here as well, there's no cutscene, so there's no pause in the beginning.
Yeah. There's also no having to get like star bits for the limbs as well in the levels, because, you know, you've already fed it. I think, anyway.
You should, everything should be immediately unlocked if you use a 100% save.
Yeah. Let's hope I actually remember where the secret stars are.
One tip is that for every star, the bottom right star is the secret star.
Yeah.
So that can at least give like some type of remembering.
Yeah, the Dreadnought's the trash one, right?
Yeah.
Hi Caden, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. I'm doing a race right now, obviously, but I mean, I'm probably gonna lose. Because, I mean, he's pretty good. And I haven't played this in a while. I mean, even if I had played this recently, I still feel like he'd win. But yeah, I mean, it'll be fun anyway. I mean, I've done races that are probably gonna be, or like, have been probably like further apart from this, so... Yeah, this game's pretty hard at times, so I don't blame you. Like, especially this one's Daredevil combat, that just sucks. Okay, there we go, we got the second one.
Oh, they already messed up my splits. This is awful. Didn't take long for me to do that.
Well, at least you did, like, get the command for it, or the hotkey.
That's true. That was at least quite smart.
So what are you on right now?
There we go. I'm on melting mode.
Oh, okay. I don't know if we do a different route or if it's like... What happened?
I don't know. I think we're probably doing the same route. Where are you?
I'm in deep dark right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're probably doing similar routes.
Yeah.
Hit garden first, and then I think...
Yeah, after this I go to sea slide.
Engine. Do you do melting molten before deep dark?
Yeah, I do melting molten before deep dark.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, I do it after, so...
Do you do deep dark before melting molten?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Not gonna lie, I just watched the world record run and just took the splits from it.
Yeah, that's completely reasonable. I sort of did the same. I took like the world record run and an average run and combined the two. But do you use 2P or 1P?
One player.
I wanted to learn 2P for the run, but I ended up being too lazy.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, 2P isn't too hard, but I mean, I don't even think I have a second working controller.
Oh, yeah, then that's a bit of an issue. I have a second working controller, but I've like experimented completely zero with actually trying to strap them together. So I don't have like any Velcro strap or something, so I would have to use something different. I don't know really what I would use in that case.
I jumped the complete wrong way down. Oh.
Do you speedrun like a lot of Galaxy, or do you speedrun other games usually?
I'm a multi-Mario runner. That's how I met Squashy.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, probably my best single run is probably Odyssey Any Descent, but like I'd say I'm pretty average at just all the games.
Yeah, I mean that's still pretty good. I would probably consider myself really bad at Odyssey and Sunshine.
Yeah, because the thing is I have like an 8-hour time for 120 in this game. I have like a 16-hour time for Galaxy 2, but that run wasn't really like anything close to the best that I could have done. Like I know I can easily do better. Like I think I can get like a 13-hour quite easily, and then 64 I have a 3:30, which is probably my worst time, and then for Sunshine I have a 5:28. But yeah, I mean like I'm quite well-rounded, but like not really great at anything, so when it comes to these sorts of competitions I tend to lose quite often.
I mean, it's really impressive to, like, even if you don't have one that you're really good at, it's still really impressive to just to be pretty good at all of them is really impressive. so.
Oh gosh.
For me, I would consider myself. At this point, I would probably consider myself very good at 64. And I think if I de-rust in Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, I can become really good at 2 again.
Yeah.
But Sunshine, I played it a little bit for one of these squash tourneys, and I'm not very good at it. And Odyssey, I literally never even played Odyssey.
Yeah. So where are you right now?
I am trying to figure out, is this the right place? Nope, it is not the right place. Oh, well, then I have to skip that bit too. I am finishing up engine.
Oh,
Well, I was supposed to finish up engine. Different way,
so I'm probably like quite behind then.
Where are you?
I'm in Sea Slide.
Yeah, I'm in Seaside too, but I'm supposed to do Toy Time before Seaside.
Yeah, I do Sea Slide first. Oh my gosh, I nearly died again.
Find the Seaside Star to be surprisingly difficult if you try to do it fast.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to do fast. I feel like if you take your time and like don't accidentally hit something that you don't need to, then it's easy enough.
Yeah, I agree. Just you want to go fast, you know, but it's you gotta find a balance between going fast and succeeding. That's bad. That's really bad. Alright. Looking badly here.
Wait, I think I don't have a split for Toy Time Secret Star. I should probably make sure that I get that.
Oh my god. I thought I was gonna die in Sea Slide. I missed one of the notes, but luckily I managed to long jump into it at the end.
Yeah.
There's a gold leaf there. The nice thing at least is that Terrace is really easy in this.
Yeah, that is really nice. I mean, most of the stars I feel are decently easy.
Yeah.
Some of them are just longer.
Yeah, exactly. I think, probably for me, I think Dusty June is probably the one I like the least.
I mean, I just hate Dusty June as a whole.
That's true, to be fair. It's a rough stage. But at least it's not a Mario Galaxy 2 skill issue.
Yeah. Would you say you're better at Galaxy 1 or 2?
I would say 2. Like, it's difficult to say, but like in Mario Galaxy, I was always good at Mario Galaxy, but I was never like spectacular. But in Mario Galaxy 2, I used to like actually be like really good.
Yeah. Galaxy 2 was the
I
first
used to
game I
pull some,
speedran.
Nice. I think same here, probably, yeah. I remember I had a friend who challenged me to like a bit of a race in Mario Galaxy 2. And he was like, yeah, I'm really good. And I thought, well, you do know I speedrun this game, right? It's like, I don't believe you. I finished the first world when he was finished with 2 stages.
Yeah. I did a lot of runs of it, but I never really got good at it. The best run I had at that time was like a 5:30. So like nothing great. And then I just
90% or
90%.
yeah,
Like,
that's still good.
and then like just randomly, like I come back to it and I get a 420 something, and then I'm just like, what? But
It's
then,
really solid.
cause that was at like the point where they decided to change it from being not needing a recording and needing a recording, and at that point I didn't have my Elgato, and recording 5 hours on my phone would just be no. So like I kind of just did it for fun at that point. And then I ended up with what I have now, which is like a 440 something. It's actually recorded, so yeah. But that run was like bad. You can tell that I could easily get a better time. I'm talking to a toad.
Yeah, at least you're getting some of that socialization.
Yeah.
That's good. Sometimes you miss that when you're doing the speedrun. So. Ouch.
What's your favorite star in this run?
I think Freeze Flame, I think.
Freeze Flame. I don't actually. Oh wait, yeah, that
Just
one.
something really satisfying with the fire flowers, skipping the fire flower for the end part. There's just something so satisfying with it when you do the backflip on the snowman and stuff.
Yeah, that's really nice as well. I like that part. But personally, I mean, the star I like the most is just Good Egg, just because it's the only star that I'll probably be close to something else in.
I mean, that's a good goal at least.
Hey, I'm 1 second off world record, maybe, probably not actually, like, they're ridiculous. But like in another star, I'll like never be 1 second off world record.
Yeah, you gotta take those stars where you can be close, then you can brag to your fans, yo, look at me, I'm really close to world record on this one, guys.
Yeah.
So, very nice.
It's funny because I only found out like recently, not like too recently, but like not like too long ago, like maybe 6 months ago to a year, that holding A speeds up the text.
Hey, that's a really good time save at least. Easy time save as well.
Yeah. But I mean, I was like looking at Galaxy 1 for like any % stuff, because they made like an any % route now to like help out beginners with a bunch of the tricks and stuff. And like, I checked that, and like the version I'm playing on is like the worst. Like, PAL on like the normal Wii is like the worst apparently.
Yeah. You wanna use, I mean, I guess emulators also can be the fastest, but
Yeah.
I think like Wii U VC or something is like the fastest.
Yeah, Wii U VC on Korean, I think.
Korean?
Yeah, I think it's Korean. I might be mistaken there, but like,
Oh, splitting, man, I'm forgetting again. This run is going to be so scuffed that I'm gonna have more skip splits than actual splits.
what's the biggest skip you do in this game?
Biggest skip. I assume in this category then.
Oh, just in this game, not even in the category. Because, I mean, there's not many skips in the category.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. I've been trying to mess a little bit with like Rube and the ghostly 2-skip.
Yeah. I don't know what Groove is, but
it's Battle Rock out of bounds skip. So basically, you know the auto-scrolling section on Battle Rock?
Oh, that.
Yeah, when you like triple jump and get a big speed boost and get on top of the wall instead, and you skip the auto-scroller.
Yeah.
Try to mess a little bit with that, but it seems just ridiculous to get consistent at it.
The game said I was 1 pixel off from killing the last Goomba, so I guess I'll just die.
Are you on Space Junk then?
Yeah.
Nice.
Where are you at?
You're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm on Battle Rock L.
That was actually a really fast Goomba formation, so that was nice.
I had a stinker on Space Junk as well. Mostly I really just play Mario 64.
Yeah.
There's just something with Mario 64 that I really just kind of really enjoy. I can't really explain it. It's just so fun to practice, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, the movement's kind of nice in 64, but I just find myself raging at it a lot. Just because there's a lot of stupid things that can happen, especially when you're starting out and you don't know exactly where those stupid things are.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree with you on that one, to be fair. It's like, for example, invisible walls. There's so many invisible walls.
And it's
as
only,
a beginner,
they're like mostly
you
in the
have to play
hard
safe.
stages as well. Like, it's annoying, because why couldn't they just be in the easy stages? Then it wouldn't be as much of a problem.
Yeah, the stage where you don't fall down 100 meters like on TikTok clock, where you really at the end of the 100 coins, you can just fall down and lose minutes.
But like, why did they have to be there in the first place? Why couldn't they just like spend a little bit more time polishing it?
Yeah. Honestly, it's something, I mean, I can't really speak too much on it since I'm not a game designer or a programmer or something, but I'll never understand how things like invisible walls even come to exist, you know?
It's like, it's pretty much just like, because collision and entities are different. So, in 64, I'm not sure if it's the same for other games, but in 64 they'll use a collision thing to like be, yes, this thing that you can see has collision, whereas this thing is just like, you can just see it, it doesn't have any collision, you can go straight through it sort of thing. So like, the collision and like the actual item are separate, if that makes sense. So like,
I think I sort of understand what you mean.
So when they like code the thing, like an item in, they manually give it collision. But the invisible walls come where there isn't like an actual physical thing you can see, but there's an area of collision coded.
Oh. That seems sort of like really sloppy game design.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they can get past you easily though, because, I mean, I don't know exactly how it works from a coding standpoint, but like, it seems like with the actual like thing that they could potentially be separate from each other, so you might not be able to see the collision, or like the entities or like items menu when you're in the collision menu. So like you could see bits of collision on there that you don't know are actually tied to something or not. But I don't know, I'm not a coder. I just know that roughly how the invisible walls work. But like that's my only theory for like how it would be that easy for it to be missed out.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean that, or they were just being rushed to release.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if it's also like kind of the time duration, like the sort of around that time where perhaps they didn't really double check those other things either.
But it was also the first, the first 3D game, like Mario game anyway. So like the people at Nintendo probably didn't have a whole bunch of experience coding 3D games.
That's true as well, yeah.
Still doesn't change the fact that that's a bit annoying though.
Oh, for sure. You see, like, I never played Mario 64 as a kid. If it's like kids who played it must have been so frustrated playing, and then all of a sudden they hit invisible walls or they get like weird glitches.
Like, I feel like back then it wasn't as bad because, I mean, like, it was the first 3D game and you were like, oh my gosh, this is, like, amazing. Whereas now we just have this, like, point of view that's like, oh, well, we've played so many 3D games. Oh, and here's an invisible wall. Well, that sucks. That's bad game design. But, like, back then, they didn't know anything else, and, I mean, even if there was something else, it probably wouldn't have been as good as that.
Yeah, true.
The only 3D Mario game to me that is worse than 64, honestly, is 3D World. Out of the console games. I really dislike the mesh of the, like, actual old style of completing levels with just hidden green stars in the level. Especially when if you fail to get the green stars on like some timer ones, like you just can't get it in that level anymore. You just have to, like wait to the next time, like re-enter the level and go through the whole thing. It seems kind of tedious. Also, there's like some green stars that are just like, oh, go to another level and grab this power up and then come back here. So you like need to actually know that stuff when you're speedrunning it, but it's also just annoying from like a player standpoint, the fact that they have to go back and get something, and even that isn't like explicitly clear, because it's not like a sign that says you need a fire flower to get this green star. It's just like a thing that's like, hey, like there's a green star somewhere in between this one and this one, and you have to find it.
Yeah, good luck.
Like, you don't even know if that one space is the green star or not.
Yeah, I never actually played 3D World, so I never really knew about those problems. I didn't really find this too appealing.
Yeah.
Especially like I was always a big Mario Galaxy fan, and I don't know, it just felt so. In terms of how it looked from a sort of trailer standpoint, it just didn't feel in any way, shape or form as worth it.
Yeah, I only got it for Switch, so because I never had a Wii U, but I got it for Switch just to be able to do the 1862. Because I did. Have you
done the 1862 or?
No, not yet. I mean, it's hard to find time. I mean, I can barely find the time to do the SMG2 242, let alone a 1862. But I did do a 1482, which is everything but 3D World, like essentially like on the December right before 3D World was released for Switch.
Yeah.
Took me about 78 hours. And that was the one time that I actually have done like that was where I got my time from for the SMG 242. Yeah, I mean, like I was...
Honestly, that's really impressive, because for me, like, a big goal for me is simply doing a 602. That's not for me.
Yeah, but I mean, I spent 78 hours doing it, and like 27 of that was sleep breaks, because I literally just wasn't allowed to, like, do it, like, just even, like, I had to just go to bed at my normal time, which is, like, 9 PM, so... Yeah, it was like, it was pretty much just a normal day, except I'm playing games a lot.
That's right. It's a fun thing to be able to say that you have done.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy with sleep breaks, which is kind of like, it's not much of an achievement, I'd say.
I feel like it's impressive to learn speedrun stats for that many games.
I mean, like, in the end, I feel like if you want to do a 602 or any sort of like, you know, thing like higher than that, I feel like the only thing you really need to practice before you do it is Super Mario Sunshine, and only really the blues. But I mean, if I were you, I'd obviously like practice more, but like all you really need to do is practice like Sunshine and just to learn the blue locations.
That's true. I mean, I guess yeah, I could probably do it if I really wanted to in that sense, but it's also about it's kind of like I want to be able to do it with a decent time, you know.
Yeah, obviously.
I actually feel like early games you kind of look for something that normally people can't really do. Without like a lot of practice.
There was some guy who did the 602, but it was essentially just a drinking game. He'd drink after every star and every death.
God, that's
he didn't make it
that's
out of 64.
Yeah, I could imagine, yeah. Like, if you're gonna do that, then it's gonna have to be a really small sip for each star.
Yeah. Are you on buoy base yet?
Complete madness. What do you say?
Are you on buoy base yet?
Are you on blue base?
No, I'm wondering if you're on buoy base, because you said your PB was 37 and we're getting close to that now.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I've had a bit of a howler.
Yeah, I'm not close to buoy base. I'm on Dusty Dune.
Yeah, I'm between, I'm entering kitchen.
Okay, so you're about 3 stars ahead of me. But I
You're
still
on
have
the
the
first,
whole of
Dusty
Dusty Dune to go, so not really.
That's a rough one.
Can you do the secret on the green one? Because I mean, I've chosen the wrong star, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go for the green one anyway.
You mean like in terms of like the star selects?
Yeah. I think they're 2 different levels, right?
They are, yeah. Like it's the bottom right regular star for the first Dusty Dune one, and then it's the green one.
What do you think is the longest star in this category?
I actually think it's Dusty Dune 1.
Yeah.
It feels like the thing is, you have to go through so many planets to get to the star. A lot of the secret ones, you pretty much just have to go through one planet or something. I'm not sure actually.
I also thought it would be Dusty Dune, but I mean, yeah.
I think I think Space Junk 1 is conceptually long as well in terms of how much time it takes. Simply because you spend quite a lot of time on the Yoshi head for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it is that, or Battle Rock.
I don't think it's either, but
I mean, Battle Rock has an auto scroller, which is, I mean, it feels like it's long just because, you know, I don't really get to actually make the progress the game makes it for me, but I mean, it just seems long just because of that.
I just go for one star again. Pain. Another star that I really find annoying. For some reason, Beach Bowl, I find
Really annoying, did you say?
Yeah. Like the ending of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's very much good for 2P, but other than that, it's like, you know, so just like annoying to get enemies to move the right way, I feel. At least that's my opinion.
Yeah, I really just hate the cataquacks are so annoying to deal with.
Oh, come on. The bullet bill was like literally a centimeter away from the cage with the star.
Oh yeah, Blue Bay.
Nah, Dusty June.
Oh, Dusty June.
Ruby Base is my second last star, so...
Yeah, same. Well, usually it is, but I messed up the star order again. Should probably practice runs of this. Oh my god, that was almost done.
Oh. Oh, okay, that's great game. I tried crouching and then it just wouldn't crouch, and then it lets me crouch, but then it ground pounds. So, when I was just standing completely still.
It's so annoying on Dusty Dune as well, where most of the time all ground and stuff will put in the sand. Then you have to get up out of the sand, it's just frustrating.
Yeah.
Is it Dusty Dune 1 or 2 that you're...
The Bullet Bill one. Because I was trying to jump up to the star without changing the switch.
Yeah, uphill. So, oh my god, no way I should fell there.
What's your favorite stage in Galaxy 1?
Gusty Garden. I love Gusty Garden. It's just, I just love the vibe of it. The music and everything is just, I get so happy with it.
Yeah.
How are you?
I mean, Gusty Garden to me, like, it definitely feels like a decent stage, but I don't know. Something about it to me just doesn't click. Like, I mean, I love the music and everything. Gusty Garden's amazing, but like, as a stage, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's reasonable. Yeah. What about if you include Mario Galaxy 1 and 2? What's your favorite stage or star?
Like, personally, it's funny because I'm horrible at, like, you know, like actually like having a favorite something. So it's like I honestly don't know. I know which stages I dislike. I don't know what stages I like love over the other stages. Yeah. Like doing a ranking would be absolutely horrible for me. I just couldn't do it. But like, I honestly don't know. I feel like there's so many good stages, but then there's also just so many like stages that are just there.
Yeah, that's also reasonable. It's really difficult to say because like I kind of agree with you in a sense, because for me, I'm better at maybe it's just being negative, but it's easier to kind of know which stages you don't like, or like the ones you dislike the most than the ones you like the most.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you can always just be like, yes, this stage is like great, like, or you could always just be like, oh well, I really just hate how Dusty June feels. It's so slow and the sand is just annoying and there's nothing really like game design that feels satisfying about it. But like with something that you like, I mean, like, I tend to find that there's just stages that I have nothing wrong with, rather than a stage that I like, in a sense.
That makes sense. Yeah, the thing is, well, for me, like, I like most stages, so it's kind of, when you really like things, and most things are really good, it's easy to, in my opinion, to kind of depict the flaws.
Yeah.
Since when everything else is really, almost everything is really good, it's really easy to just be like, oh, everything is so good, and then there's this one minute detail that kind of just ruins it.
It's funny, because the one reason I don't like Honey Hop or Honey Hive, Honey Hive, is tree skip. It's not even like, it's a skip that like speedrunners have come up with, and it's the reason that I don't like the stage.
Yeah, the tree one. That's completely reasonable. I honestly, I kind of agree. It's really annoying for that reason.
Yeah, I mean,
it's really annoying skip to do.
Yeah, like the stage is just, the stage itself is fine, but like, it's just like it's kind of like if you encounter something hard that you can't do, it's just like frustrating, and then you just like feel, oh well, I get frustrated when I play this stage, so I must not like it, sort of thing. Even though, like, you know, it's just a speedrun skip and it wasn't even intended.
I get what you mean. On the contrary though, like, it's really nice. If there is something really difficult, it's really nice to actually put it off.
But yeah, like, The thing is, I've spent about like 4 hours and never been able to get onto the actual tree bit.
Yeah.
I can just
I mean, in that case, yeah, it's really frustrating.
Oh my gosh, I did the wrong thing.
I feel for me, it's kind of the similar thing on in SM64. When I first tried to learn Pillarless, I was struggling so much with getting like the beginning of Pillarless. It was so frustrating actually trying to kind of get it started. But now that I'm pretty consistent at it, it's just so satisfying to just get into the stage and just do Pillarless.
Yeah, I mean, to me, SSL is like is the Dusty June of 64.
Yeah, to be fair, that I kind of agree with you on that. Unfinished, by the way.
Yeah, I presumed, because I'm about to go to the final star.
Yeah.
What was your
I had a
time?
howler in kitchen, but I'm not completely sure. I had to recheck the recording because I messed up I pressed the wrong hotkey, so instead of selecting the first star, I ended the time. So I don't know what time I even got for the first star.
Oh.
So I restarted the time, so I was gonna check through the recording and see what I had before.
Well, I think we know that you won though. That's.
Yeah, I think that's at least something. But it was actually pretty close.
Yeah. I mean,
you
for my
didn't have
first.
time to miss before, right?
Yeah, this is my first run, so I mean, I don't really care what I end up with, and I kind of presumed that I was gonna lose, especially when there was only like 4 other people in it. You kind of just presume that everybody else is like really good at the game.
Yeah.
And it's just
Yeah,
like excited to have a tournament for this category that's like barely ever played.
Yeah, I completely agree. I wish there were more people so that we would have like a more wide variety of skill levels so that people can
I wish
actually
there
get to play.
was more people so I wouldn't lose every time.
Yeah, like I remember for the first time I joined in the SMS tourney. I practiced SMS for around 1 week. I've never played prior to that. And then like, okay, who am I going up against? I'm going up against Oddme.
Oh, fun.
And I was there. I'm like,
My first ever
like, well, what am I
tournament
gonna
was
do?
an SMS bingo tournament, and like I was going up against like a really good SMS player. They had like a really fast 120 time, but they like specialized in bingo, so it wasn't even like, oh, well, their 120 time is like that, but like they even specialized in bingo, so like it was like even worse than like what their 120 time was, because like, you know. Oh wait, yeah, it's immediately when you grab the star, not because I was split on star animation, like after like they put it up, and I just forgot that when you hit the star is time. 48-43.
Yeah, 48-43.
Yeah.
That's a really good first time. Honestly, like you should be really happy with that.
Yeah, I am. Like